Hello everyone, Darren Eastman here, Product Manager for GitLab Runner. Today I want to spend a few minutes chatting about a couple of the key features and issues that we're looking to deliver in 12.7. On the GitLab Runner 12.7 board, you'll notice that there are already a few items in the work in review column. This is because we started work on these issues in 12.6, didn't quite complete the merge request in time for the 12.6 code freeze, and so they've rolled over into 12.7. One of the features I want to call your attention to in 12.7 that we're hoping to deliver is the Kubernetes executor should expose services via host aliases feature, issue number 2229. Kubernetes 1.7 added the ability for users to add entry to a pod's etc host file using the host aliases field. This provides pod level overrides of hosting resolution when DNS or other options aren't available. In 12.7, we'll be adding support for service aliases in the build, allowing accessing services by their host name instead of on localhost. Another feature that we're looking to deliver in 12.7 is issue number 4917. This is about supporting graceful shutdown on Windows. At a high level, graceful shutdown describes a state where the GitLab runner will wait for all executed jobs to exit before the runner process itself terminates. In 12.7, we'll be implementing a method for emulating SQL on Windows, and in 13.0, we'll implement a broader strategy where the runners will always use graceful shutdown. Taking a look at some of the key bugs that we're looking to resolve in 12.7, I want to call your attention to issue number 4119. And this is the job is being marked as success, but in fact, the job itself has terminated in Kubernetes, in the Kubernetes executor. In the past two release cycles, both 12.5 and 12.6, we spent a considerable amount of time simply trying to reproduce this bug. As of right now, we have a couple of reasonable options that are described in the issue description and in the latest comments from our developers. So the game plan in 12.7 is for us to implement one of those proposals and hopefully address this issue once and for all. Another key bug, again related to Kubernetes Executor that we hope to resolve in 12.7 is issue number 3247. And this is the error dialing backend EOF error. Users that have experienced this error report that at times a job fails, and on failure, addition of a job failure error report would occur. So to recap, in 12.7, we're working in a couple of new issues, new feature sets. The whole Kubernetes executor exposing services via host aliases, implementing supporting graceful shutdown on Windows, and in addition, we're also investing in two critical bugs related to Kubernetes executor, among other things. In addition to those items that I described, another key deliverable that we're working on that's a rollover from 12.6 is our work on launching the Windows Shared Runner beta fleet on GitLab.com. If some of you may recall that in 12.6 we talked about launching this beta feature in the 12.6 release cycle. However, we have since decided to postpone the release to January and hence 12.7. That's a quick wrap up then of some of the things we're planning to work on from the GitLab Runner project for 12.7. If you have any questions on issues that are currently in 12.7 or issues that didn't make the cut in 12.7 or other features or bugs that you're interested in, please feel free to comment directly on the issue. And if you'd like to get my feedback on it or if you'd like my direct feedback on a particular question, feel free to tag me on the issue as well. I can also be reached at deastman@gitlab.com.